I've rescued a 4-month-old puppy and it just wants to hide under the furniture and won't come out. What should I do?
That's also sad. And I'm also sorry to hear that. That's no fun. The biggest thing I would say is that you're going to have to get the dog to come out from under the furniture. I was just listening to another trainer's like doggy Q&A this morning on the way here. It's a guy I used to listen to a lot. He mostly interviews like military people and stuff, but he also owns a dog business where he sells like protection dogs and stuff. And he's got, I'd say his start to training is a lot more like positive reinforcement, which is great. He bases most things off of like dogs have to eat every day, so that he makes all the dogs work for their food. I would say the biggest thing here would be like the dog is we want to discourage this behavior as much as possible. Yeah. So by like the dog is not. Dogs don't commit suicide, so the dog's going to have to come out and eat and drink water. So I would put the food bowl. I would make the dog come out to get its food, basically.
To get food
food and water.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably try to block whatever furniture the dog's under. I'd try to make the dog world pretty small. So if bedroom doors are open and the dog's hiding under the bed, I'm going to, close all the bedroom doors so the dog can't go under the bed. If it's going under the couch, I'm going to get some pool noodles and block the couch off, things like that. I'm going to start trying to do something to make sure that the dog can't continue to go hide and stuff. I'm not going to encourage the behavior by like putting the dog's food and water near it. There's also same advice Jackson Galaxy gives out for cats, like cats that go hide and stuff like that. He's like, a lot of people want to coddle the cat and put the litter box and the food right next to the bed where the cat's hiding under, or the closet or whatever it is, or put it in the closet. He's like, don't do that. Like, you have to get the cat to come out to do its stuff, So I'd say not cat trainer by any means, but I remember when I read his book to learn about cats, he said the same thing. So you don't want to like put the food or water near it to encourage us. We want to pull the dog out of this. I'd say the next thing is just like keep the dog on a leash in the house. So that way we can start kind of forcing the dog outside their comfort zone to actually like come out from under that space and stuff a little bit.
And you always say get down to their level, don't you? So sit on the floor, tice them out with some treats, make it fun.
Yeah.
Do some positive interaction so they're not so fearful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you just got to get them out, though. I mean, that's kind of the big thing. Because I guess you could say I'm more of like an exposure therapy kind of guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's just like the best way to get the dog to not be scared is expose the stuff the dog that, is. And if the dog's only 4 months, the likelihood of it's probably likely not had severe or traumatic experiences just yet, especially if you got as a rescue. That would cause it to be like that. So that kind of eliminates the nature side of the argument, meaning that this would be more nurture. So, that means we're dealing with this like on a, genetic level, which is going to be tougher to change, but it can be worked through over time through training and repetition and stuff like that. So
we forget, though, that sometimes these dogs are a little overwhelmed, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're used to being maybe with siblings, or they've been in a small area and not being able to just like wander, and then they come to this new home, different sights, smells, sounds, goes back to the 777 method. So patience as well. Yeah, absolutely. Be patient. Be patient.
I think that's kind of it on that answer. I would once again try to hear that, but you've done a nice thing for this dog, so just be patient.